Like and subscribe right now, or this emerald monster will be on the top of your door tonight. Yo, what is up everybody? Welcome back to another video. So today in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I make my Roblox Bedwars thumbnails. I'm just going to make this video for you guys so it could be much easier for you guys to make your thumbnails if you guys ever want to. Yeah, let's get straight into it. So really the first thing that you just have to do is just open up a Roblox studio, which you should have. Then you just want to click this base play right here. Then once it's loaded, you should be greeted with all this. You can just, mess around with this. But if you want like making Roblox Bedwars thumbnails, there's this model thing. If you search up Bedwars, this thing called Bedwars Lucky Blocks. This is basically Bedwars leaks, right? So like it has like all the kits, all this, see all this, all the blocks. And yeah, I use this to make some of my thumbnails, cause it has all the kits, has all the items, has all those stuff. They also do have a Discord server right here, so if you guys want to like join their Discord server, then you can. It's right here. But yeah, so next thing, if you want like your character in here, just I put a link with the plugin below. It's free. You can get it for free. It's just called the load character plugin. You just want to click that and then just put in your Roblox name. Once you did that, you can spawn it as R15 if you want. Now it should be in like the middle of this chaos, so I'm just gonna move that down. And here it is. So pro, really pro, not cap, no cap. Yeah, and then let's say like you want to do this thumbnail with like cool rage blade on Dodo Bird. Then what you can do is you can just go over here, get the Dodo Bird, like click the arrow in the model, then click updates, and then this update, and then Dodo Bird, drag it to your workspace. Now we're also going to use the Rage Blade, so we're going to go to the items, and then there's a lot of items, you're just going to have to find it. So just go to the Rage Blade, let's just look at the Rage Blade, then we're just going to click all of them until we see it. Okay, so alright, I found it. So then you just want to drag that up, put it to your workspace, and now it's ungrouped. And yeah, if you want, you can delete the Bedwars right here, just delete, and then you have your stuff, right? So we're just gonna drag that all the way to our character. Now here we have it. So what we can do now is this. I'm gonna leave another link for another plugin below. It's called the Moon Animator plugin. Just click it. But before we do that, we're just gonna quickly rotate this by clicking while and rotate. Gonna rotate it this way. Once you've got it, it may look a little bit, like weird and all that. So that's what the animator is here for. Just Moon Animator file, new animation. Just name it whatever you want, like keyboard spam, best name. Click this plus arrow, click your rig, click OK. Now just start animating it, and I'll be back whenever that's done. Alright, after you're just done animating, you can just put this in the corner and just click your model. So you see, it looks pretty good, Now we're gonna put the sword onto it, so I'm just gonna drag the sword here. Gonna go to model, we're gonna rotate it, and then it's gonna be like this. And then we're gonna move it over here. Oh, there we go. Just gonna move this over there. And now we have the hand here, which I animated. We're just gonna take the Rage Blade, put it here. I forgot to mention this in this part of the video, but make sure you guys scale down the sword, because sometimes the swords would be pretty much too big, and by doing that you just gotta go to model and then click scale and then you're done. So you just do that before you put the sword on, so it's actually normal size. Okay, so after you're done right here, as you see, I'm pretty done right now. What you can do is you can just click all these, shift to click them, then click Control G, then you want to right click, then export select, and then like save it to something. So like I have this folder called Blender Rig, so I'm gonna save it here. Name it whatever you want, like Dodo Rage. Just wait for it to save. There we go. After you've done that, you're gonna open up Blender, which you should have. I'm gonna be using Blender 2.79 for this. It's cause it's just beautiful. I'll leave the link down if you guys want to. After you've done that, you'll see this little cube here. You can just click X and click enter. Then over here, this is important. On the top, there's this thing called Blender Render. You don't want Blender Render. You want it Cycles Render. Boom, Cycles Render. That's good. That's good. And then want to go File, Import Wavefront.obj. Then you want to go to your place where you saved it, and then you just want to go to the OBJ file you had. Then see, here it is right here. And to move your camera, just click Shift and F, and then see, you can move it. Press Shift to go a little faster, because you know that's how it is. Then see, look, it looks pretty cool, but it's the textures are kind of like, you know, messed up. So yeah, how do you fix that? Well, you go into the bottom over here, this white cube, this white sphere. Click it, then you want to click Material. Now see, look, it's materialed. Now click 0, your number pad 0, okay? Cause that's how you do it. Your number pad 0. And then after that, you just want to move your character's pose. Also, oh yeah, I forgot to mention one thing. Over here in the Dimensions tab, you want to make this thing all the way up. And I have this preset saved. It's called 4K. You can save a preset by clicking this right here. Make your X resolution 3840 and your Y resolution 2160. And then you can just click the plus, just name it, and then boom. Then every time you want, just spam click 4K. You don't have to spam click, it's just better. That'll give you a very cool image for your render. Then, you know, just put your wherever you want it, you know, put it wherever you want. I feel like this is gonna be good enough. And then now here comes the cool part. Over here in your thing, just click transparent. It's gonna make the background transparent. Go to this little global cube right here, click it. Ambient occlusion. Alright, that's pretty good, that's pretty good. Then over here, you want to go back here and make it to rendered. Now here's how it's gonna look rendered. As you see, it looks pretty cool, not gonna lie. And then just to render, just click keyboard, then you just wait. Okay, we're done. And remember, this will take time based on to your computer specs. To save it, just go to Image, Save As, Image, then just save it to your folder. I'm gonna name it Dodo Your Mom Lol Get Good. Alrighty, once you save that, you just open up Photoshop. And if you don't have Photoshop, remember, you can all just go to Google Chrome. You can go open a new tab and you can type in Photo Peep. Then you can do it right here. It's basically the same thing as Photoshop, it's just free. Then after that, just besides that, just click Create New, and then you want to make it 1280 by 720. Then just create it. Now it's gonna be like this. You just want to click a new layer and delete the background. Now what you want to do is you want to open up your Blender files, find your image. So here it is. You're just gonna drag it in there, and that's over here. See, looks pretty cool. Click Control C, open it, Control V. Now, it may be so big and you're like, what the heck? Don't worry, you can just size it down right now. Size it down, size it down. Okay, there we go. I sized it down right now. You know, it may look a little weird of how big the sword is, but remember, you can change the size in Roblox Studio by the scale option. I'll show you right now. So yeah, to use the scale option, you go to your model, go to model scale, make that down a little bit, and then you can use it. Just clicking those, it looks much better this way. Okay, so after that, you want to add a background, and you can do that by clicking the rectangle tool, making this, change the color to green. And then what you can do is you can just after that, you can just create a new layer and just drag it as a square. And see, look, it's green. It's green. You know, you may want to change the green to the actual green color, because my green color is weird. But yeah, that's really just how you do it. You want to move your character up too, so just gonna put that right there. Find the sky. Just type in blue sky right over here. Go to the images, look for one. I like this one, so I'm gonna use this one. Right click, copy the image, go back to Photoshop, Control V it. There we go. Put that over there, drag it under, and boom, it looks pretty good right now. Keep in mind, this render wasn't the best render, so I'm gonna go change it right now. Alright, so here's a render that I have from one of my videos. So I'm just gonna scale it down. Alright, and then yeah, also there's some people, they add like the sun in their things like thumbnails. So to do that, you want to go to the rectangle tool, right click it, click round rectangle tool, hold shift, drag it. It's gonna be like this. It's gonna be green. So this is gonna be pretty tough to make. So just make this color like yellow. Just make it yellow. Boom, pretty cool, right? You want to make another one. So shift there. You made another one. Make this more pastel yellow, right? Like this. Okay, after you've done that, you just want to align that to the center of this. Put it to whatever size you want. Alright, then after that, you just want to make another one right over there. Then there. Put it to the middle. And you know, it looks pretty weird with the green sun, so you want to change the color. This one we're going to do pastel yellow. So just there. Let's see, look. Here's how it looks like. A lot of people would just go here, put this, then just start moving it to the corner and just like, alright, I'm done. Boom, that's enough. But what I'd like to do is I'd like to go to this first layer, filter, blur, Gaussian blur, rasterize. Put that to a little bit, then do the same for the second. Blur, Gaussian blur. Put that a little down. And then for the last one, I'm going to do the same thing, but I'm going to put it down by a lot. So like just a 0.5 blur. Now that looks much better. And after you're done that, if you want to just like save this image so you can use it for the rest of your thumbnails, you can just export it without your rig in here, and then boom. And that's just what I did right here. This is one of the images that I made myself. Alright, after that, you want to just put your rig right over here. See your characters over here. Boom. Looks pretty cool. Looks pretty cool. So you want to double click it, and then over here. So you want to add an outer glow to it. So here I have the outer glow. You can change some settings if you want. These are just the settings that I usually use sometimes. Here are just the settings. If you want to copy it, you guys can. And then you want to add like this thing. So bevel and boss. You want to click that, right? Now here's the fun part. Turn off the outer glow for this, and also turn off the background. And just add a new black background. Okay, we added the black background. Now here's what you want to do. Okay, so we just reset it to default, right? So just click reset to default. Now here's what you want to do. Highlight, here's the first thing you want to do. Turn global light, put that off. Make this attitude to 5. Boom, right? Pretty cool, pretty cool. Highlight mode, make this normal. And put the opacity all the way up. Shadow mode, that does not matter for this. You can put it up or down if you want. You can make it any color you want. I'm just going to put it this. Doesn't really matter. Make sure the direction is going down. Turns out shadow mode does matter. Highlight mode doesn't really matter, but you can put it up if you want. Now for this, you want to put the make it inner bevel. Yeah, it should be that. Turn the highlight mode all the way down. That's actually what I'm gonna do. Put the depth like all the way down too. Soften. Put that over here, and then put the size something like this. Then remember, you can change the angle for like if you're using anything. So like you can do 30. Then you just click make default if you want to make it your default. Then you just add your outer glow again. You can do the inner glow if you want to, and then boom. Then you can just remove that black background, add this background, and see, look at the difference. So here's without bevel and emboss. Here's with. It just adds really cool shading to it, in my opinion. Yeah. And now you've probably seen a lot of YouTubers' thumbnails like Tanker. There's like this shading that he has in the bottom of his character. So by doing that, just click B on your keyboard, and then you're in the brush tool. So then just hold Alt. You can put the size down, put the hardness all the way down too. Just all the way up by just clicking down, or go here, hardness up, size pretty low. Check it. Nope. Make it higher. See if it'll match a foot. See, just check if it'll match the thing's foot. Once you found it, you should be alright. And now over here, you have this thing. You just want to click this dot and drag it like that. So it looks something like that. And now you want to put the size up a little bit if you want. Okay, so I'm just going to do 280. Then you want to make a new layer. Then over here, you want to make the opacity something like, I'm going to do 30. Make this color over here, make it black. Just click it. Click. See, now it looks pretty cool. It looks pretty good right now. But you want to drag this under your character after that. And then you can size it up if you want. Now look, you have the shading. You have that shadow that most YouTubers have in their thumbnails. And also, some people out there are also probably wondering how do you, if they don't want this circle shadow, how can they just add like a character shadow? So to do that, you can just click your character, click Control and J, turn the effects off, put the effects on, but turn these stuffs off. Double click it, add a color overlay, make it all the way up, make it black. There you go. Now it looks like this. Then, and you want to go to the top thing over here, right over here, this top thing. Click Control, and then drag it out. Now it may look weird, so you click Control and Shift too. Then just drag it on the floor like this. Then put it under your character. Put the opacity down to around this, and then boom, you have like another shadow. It's pretty cool if you ask me. And for some people like having text on their thing. I don't really like having text on my screen, so I'm just gonna put this here. I like having like those signs in it. So if you want to know how to put the signs, I'm just gonna align these to the middle. There you go. It's all been aligned up. Now here's what I do. I click P on the keyboard, which puts the pen tool. I'm gonna make this color around red, like somewhere over here. And what I do is I click over there. I try making the sign, so you can easily just do it by putting points here like this. Follow the steps over there. You have the first part of the sign over here. And then you're gonna add a new layer, another pen tool, make this color white. Do the same thing but around it. Do the same thing but around it and in much different shape. So there's what I got, right? See? Pretty cool. Drag it under this. Now here's how it looks. Just gonna adjust the size of it. Okay, so there, I have it. You can adjust the size by going like this. So there. Then you can add a text inside of it. For the font I used Wascott. It's pretty cool font. After you do that, you just want to type in like, what's your video about? I'm just gonna type in about, let's just say my video is about rockets. Just gonna put rocket in there. Put the size down. Make it fit in here. Just gonna do this. Drag these two. And make the size out there. It looks fine. Rotate a little bit. And boom. Looks pretty good. Some people may leave it off here, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna go back to Google and I'm gonna search up anime zoom. And then over here, you're just gonna click this, right click, copy the image. Go back to Photoshop, Control V, it's over here. Make this blend mode, make it screen. Which is right over there, screen. And drag it under yourself, right above the background. Lower the opacity a little bit. And then boom, you have your thumbnail. Looks pretty cool, not gonna lie. And then yeah, that's really just how you've done your thumbnail. If you guys enjoyed the video, go ahead and drop a like and subscribe. Hopefully this taught you something. If it didn't, then I'm really sorry. Goodbye. Alright, hello guys, welcome. I just realized that in the video I never told you guys how to save your image. So to do that, just go to the file, click save as, save it to like something, go save as type, make this PNG, then go boom, insane, correct, and just click the save button. That's all you gotta do. And then it's gonna be saved, alright? Yeah, that's all you have to do for this video.